I was not expecting that. Hi besties, welcome to It Gets Real episode 3. Today, as you can tell, I have a very exciting project I'm going to work on. I'm going to make slime. So when I was like 10, 11, 12, I was obsessed with slime. My whole entire pantry in the kitchen was stocked up with slime containers, supplies. I researched things, like I even had a favorite like solution and a favorite glue, a favorite type of clay. Like I was a slime girl and I haven't made slime in so long. So I want to make slime for the first time today. I got all my supplies out. I'm using Stofflo, which is my favorite activator or solution or whatever it's called. Elmer's glue. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have lotion, and fun fact, this is actually the same lotion I've been using for like 2 years and it's just finally out. I think I've owned like 2 of these, but if you ever want to know what I smell like the bronzed coconut lotion from Pink. I have pink food dye because I want to do obviously a pink slime, and then I wanted to do crunchy slime. Crunchy slime is when you put like beads in the slime, but I only had these with me. I think they'll work. And then I needed shaving cream, so I'm using my dad's shave gel. Apparently it's like gel, but if you wait for it, it'll turn into shaving cream. I don't know. If y'all watched my school morning routine that I posted recently, I said that I was taking a coffee break, and then 4 days later I posted an Instagram photo of me with a coffee. So what I've decided to do is not just completely stop because it's really hard. I decided I'm just gonna take coffee in increments. I'm gonna moderate how much coffee I do drink, and then I think the main thing that I was doing wrong was drinking coffee on an empty stomach. So I'm never gonna do that again. But yeah, a lot of y'all were really confused. You're like, wow, she started drinking coffee, wow. In today's It Gets Real, I wanna talk about boys because I think that's a really fun subject, and honestly it's the thing that's on everyone's mind at this age. Like, yes, career is important, friends are important, your hobbies are important, school is important, but boys, they're the most important. If you guys are ready to hear all your questions, then stay tuned, and stay tuned to see if your question is on here because that's kind of cool. Okay, the first question is how to know if a boy likes you. Okay, so how to know if a boy likes you? I feel like when a guy really does like you, I think you have to pay most attention to the subconscious things, and some people don't really like paying attention to detail and stuff, which is totally understandable, but that's where you're gonna find the most data. If a guy tries always sitting next to you, if he finds ways to like brush your arm or like slightly touch your hand or something like that, that's like it kind of shows you. Or if y'all are in conversations, this is a big one that I noticed with one of my boyfriends when we were first getting to know each other. Anytime that people would laugh in the room, he always found a way to look at me first. It'd be like, ha ha ha, and then we'd like make eye contact. So it's like they're constantly looking for your approval in subconscious ways. If a guy walks really close to you, that's a big one. Also, I think a huge thing is if people start asking like, are y'all into each other? Are y'all into each other? I would never look at like my sister and her guy best friend and be like, are y'all together, if there wasn't something. So like if other people notice it, that is like a huge thing. Okay, I'm gonna mix the lotion and the coloring. Did I put too much? I swear if I put... I know it's gonna be pretty. This is gonna be good. Oh, it smells so good! This is so exciting! What qualities do you look for in a guy? I start talking to boys, but then realize they have nothing I want. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, it's really good that you can recognize when someone doesn't have something that you want. That's really important to be able to identify. Personally, in a guy, oh, this is like, he wasn't kidding. He said it's like literally gel. Oh well, maybe it'll give it like a cool texture. I personally look for someone who's loyal, honest, someone who isn't completely married to their view of things. Like I want someone who's gonna be willing to change when we have struggles and problems. Like I want someone with an open mind who will like listen to what I have to say and be willing to learn from that. All of y'all watching this, I would write down a list of all the qualities that you want in a guy. I would write negotiable qualities and non-negotiable. Like non-negotiable for me, if they don't get along with my family. Obviously someone can learn to get along with my family, but if they're reluctant to get along with my family, that's really bad. But negotiables are things like, oh, if they happen to be kind of stubborn, like you can work with that. So I would definitely write a list. That way with dating it becomes a lot more clear what you want, what you don't want, and you don't have to second guess every single guy you meet and you're like, what if, you know, because then you kind of know what you're looking for. You can scratch people off the list quickly. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, I just put so much. My hand just like, it just, oh no. What? It's like melting. It's not turning into slime. I'm so confused. What is going on? Did this like... Okay, I discovered that this shaving gel stuff melts Can you believe like that stage of life where we literally had like slime, fidget spinners, Musical.ly? What even was that? Like that feels like a fever dream. But at the same time, that was low-key like my favorite time of like the YouTube era was that time. And like I like how the world is now with TikTok and everything, but it's just not the same. Like that time life was so positive, and I feel like a lot of this TikTok generation like can be very negative with the whole cancel culture and everything. This feels so weird. Okay, someone said, so I'm having a complicated relationship with this guy. Sometimes we'll talk, and most of the times he acts like he doesn't even know me. I sometimes catch him staring at me. Oh, I want to talk to him, but I don't want to sound desperate. What do I say? I guess, first of all, what you gotta do is figure out, like, well, what is this guy's personality? Is he just, like, a generally more quiet, like, stick to himself type of person? Or is he, like, an outgoing, confident, like, I'm gonna steal your woman type guy, sorry. Because if he's like that and he's not pursuing you, then he might just not be interested. But if he is like just more of a shy guy, then he might be trying to catch your attention with the whole like staring at you thing. I would honestly go up to him, ask for his number, and then I would go home and I would text him and get to know him. Like honestly, I would be so simple about it. If you want to try and get to know him and see if he's eligible to date you, I would do it. And I'm sure if he is staring at you and stuff and, you know, kind of making it slightly obvious that he at least is attracted to you, he's not gonna reject you. So just be yourself and be assertive and go up and get that boy's number, get to know him. The thing about crunchy slime that I remember very vividly is that you have to keep it kind of sticky because once the beads are in, they need something to stick to. I remember when I was younger, I had a friend group and we all played with slime all the time. It was like, that was our thing. And we used to fight on who had the best slime hands, like who it didn't stick to, because there's certain people that can't really hold slime without sticking to them. And so it was like such a competition. We were so toxic about it too. I was like, I have better slime hands than you do. Like what a weird flex. Like why would you ever want to say you have slime hands? It was very weird. Someone asked me if I have any fun stories I can share about my previous boyfriend. So this one's kind of sad. The first guy that I ever kissed was my second, or technically third, relationship ever. And it was a really big deal to me because I had never kissed anyone and I wanted it to be super special and super important. I went on this beach vacation with this guy and our families, and I remember that whole weekend, we had been dating for like a month. He kept trying to kiss me and I kept on swerving him. I'm not even kidding. I don't know where I got the guts to do this. It was so important to me that it was like the perfect kiss. It was so awkward, y'all. At one point, it was so obvious that I was swerving him that he ended up asking me, he was like, are we good? Cause like you're rejecting me. And I was like, yes, we're good. I'm scared and it's really important to me. And the guy had kissed a lot of girls before me. And so I was so worried that like I wasn't gonna do it right and I was gonna be like comparable to all those other girls. And it was so awkward. Like the whole weekend was so awkward. And finally, I let him kiss me at the end of the weekend after like being at the beach all week and rejecting him. It was so sad. I had a boyfriend once who literally used to go and hang out with his ex and tell me about it. I was so shy and so scared to speak up for myself that I was like, it's fine, it's fine. One of my boyfriends used to send me notes in the mail, literal notes, like in the Notebook, because I told him my favorite movie was The Notebook. And I looked forward to it every day of my life. And that man, he deserved so much better. I was so awful to him, but I was just a confused little teen. I'm just gonna drop it in. Oh. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm getting a plate. I want to like play with this on the plate. Oh my gosh. Can I do a little ASMR segment, please? I'm doing a little ASMR segment, okay? Close your eyes. Okay, someone said they feel like they're ready for a boyfriend, but there's no one at her school that don't like bully her and like are basically good enough for her. It's like you're ready, but the guy isn't. Or you're ready for something serious and the guy just wants like a fling. Like if you don't align with that person, it really is just like the worst. My advice would be honestly to just be patient. I know that sucks, it's really the worst thing to hear, but focus on your school, your life, your hobbies, your career, and the right guy will come around. Like, it just takes time. Guys mature so much slower than girls do. No offense to the guys out there, y'all are great, but it's just kind of a common fact. So I would just be patient and also grow your friendships with like other girls, because it's really important to make sure that you're not focusing all your energy on just relationships, because not one person is ever going to be able to take care of all your needs. So focus on your actual friendships and yourself in your life and just wait for the right guy, because there's no point in settling down with another 15-year-old who's like a total baby. But there's also no point in wishing that all these guys were good for you. Stay true to your life, be yourself, all the things. Okay, you guys, I had so much fun making slime for the first time. Literally, I'm gonna be playing with this all day, so I need to stop myself now. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped you whatsoever, and if it did, please like it, subscribe, all the things. I'll see you besties tomorrow. Goodbye.